we live? Is this live?
You're live.
Are we doing it live now?
Yep.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Even Footing Games presents Bathfinders. We are sorry that we missed last week. Real life popped up as it does, and real life popped up again, but we're going to push through because apparently Aaron says we can't be off for 2 weeks in a row. All right, whatever. So we've got a half cast tonight. Which means I'm going to be doing terrible things to the players and people who aren't able to make it tonight. But hey, let's say hello to Carrot the Carrot and Sally Czar the Lizard Kid. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Wonderful.
I'm only referring to your character names so that we get into our characters.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I'm expecting more fly eating and beta carotene coming through. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those nights. All right. You can check out folks' social media. That's how you can get check out Alana's Dice, and you can check out Kay's YouTube channel. We at Even Footing Games have a Patreon that we are terrible at telling people about. But if you are one of our patrons, you get digital copies of all of our books and additional patron-only content like special adventures, special classes, special monsters for use in your games. We're also going to be starting to send out stickers and bookmarks and more physical media as well because we want people like getting tangible stuff. I know we do too. We want to give a shout out to our newest patron, Ralphie. Thanks, Ralphie. And we also want to give out thanks to our old patrons whose names I don't have in front of me. But thanks, Ralphie. Today, one of our previously online-only books, The 100 Acre Heist, which was our homage to the Winnie the Pooh series, is now available for physical release through Amazon. If you want a physical copy, you can order The 100 Acre Heist on Amazon. You get to play all of the Winnie the Pooh characters, and it's all focused around the adventures from the first book. You can still get your digital copies through DriveThruRPG. If you're not a physical book person, that's cool. But it is now available on Amazon in physical form. Hey, we are doing something pretty cool, actually. We are participating in the Trans Right Readathon from March 20th to March 27th. And we are raising money for the Trans Health Legal Fund. We are going to be reading books about, by trans folks as a way to help raise awareness and hopefully funding. This will be a little charity event for us. Check out our social media on Instagram, on TikTok, on the Facebook, as well as links that we're going to have peppered throughout to check out our GoFundMe to see how you can help out. We are big fans of everybody and think that a person should be given the right to live the way that they want to live, and that government can't come in and tell you who you are. That's for you to decide. And we stand with anybody who stands for those folks. This popped up in the news, and I thought it was kind of fun, but not in the fun way. A big part of the on-running gags in the Babies and Broadsword series is child labor, and how, oh man, remember when it was terrible when that was a legal thing? Sure glad that's not the case anymore. Apparently, if you live in Arizona, though, the governor just signed a law making children able to work in retail shops and restaurants as young as 9 years old. So, Welcome back to the mines, kids. Arkansas, thank you. I got my terrible states mixed up. All right. So if you, for those of you who thinks that these things aren't happening, man, they're happening. So, but hey, we're playing a game about babies on a boat in a sewer tonight. So let's get into that, shall we? These babies work because they want to. All right. So when we last left our tiny terrors, you were on your way to Panslantis to pick up the Loan Shark's dry cleaning. That was their price for helping you out from the Cywins. You had managed to get your boat right towards Panslantis. You had seen many signs stating what a great place Panslantis was if you were a rich kid and not one of the poor kids. And right before you entered the docking area, a submarine shaped like a giant boot rose out from under the water. And the hatch opens up. And a woodeny plastic robot-y puppet boy in lederhosen poked his head out of the hatchway and said, "Guten Tag, my name is Jermaine. Well, are you trying to get to Panslantis?"
Yeah. How'd you know?
"Because there's nothing else around this place. You're going to have a hard time getting to Panslantis, though. When we take your ship, get them, boys!" And from out of the hatch, all these little other hatches start opening up all along the boot. And these robot pirates start pouring out. And they're all singing 16 men on a dead man's chest, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. And they're all standing on the deck of their little shoe boat. And Jermaine says, "Yes, that's right. I have animatronic pirates with me, and we will take your boat. Give it over, or face the wrath of my animatronic pirates. Yeah!" And all of the pirates go, "Yeah!" And they kind of freeze there for a second.
Okay. Well, I do have a class ability. It's called Pirate Splaining.
Okay, what is pirate splaining?
So you're an expert at all things pirate, and you know that for sure. Walking the plank was a myth. So you can correct someone and cause the unsure effect.
Okay. The untrue effect, huh?
Unsure.
Unsure effect.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you want to use this ability?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you saying to the pirates? To Jermaine? And that is Jermaine? A new effect. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, unsure is a new effect. Call the loan sharks again. No. So I'm going to point out that Jermaine has a very stereotypical accent. And question whether he is German.
So you're asking, okay.
Yes. I'm looking confused. Oh, and I used 2 cookies for that one.
Okay, so you only took so I doubt the veracity of your accent. That's not piratey at all, or is it more that's a terrible German accent. It's not a pirate accent. Yeah. Jermaine just stops. No, this is how I talk. I was meant to talk this way. Are you saying this is not the way I'm supposed to be talking?
I mean, you should be a pirate, right? You should be like, "Arr."
Ah?
I just start laughing.
Yo ho? Ah? Avast scurvy dog. See, I can do it. I'm a pirate. Jermaine tried to sound like a pirate, was making the other pirates look a little unsure. They're starting to grumble amongst themselves. He doesn't sound like a pirate at all. And I haven't heard him sing any sea shanty since we got on this. No, I'm a big pirate. You come over here. And he walks over to one of the other pirates and he grabs his hat and he puts it on and says, "Look, I have a pirate hat now on my cuff. I am a big pirate." Yo-ho! You've caused a bit of dissension amongst the larger animatronic pirates.
Yay!
They seem unsure, but they are still at heart pirates, and their inclination is to go after a boat if it's sitting still for too long. So you buy yourself some time. What do you guys want to do from here?
Are you good at driving the boat? I'm not.
I can try. Oh my god, my brain's blanking. Our good old friend Gelf around.
Guelph!
Did we pick Gelf?
Guelph pokes his head. Guelph has been cowering along with Delphini, and now my brain is blanking. You're making me do it too. Guelph has been cowering with the rest of the crew. Oh my gosh. Guelph has been cowering. He pokes his head up. Yeah. What's up?
We got pirates. We need to get out of here.
No. His eyes get wide. Oh no! It's the pirates of the Crybabian. They're vicious. Okay, you. Sally. Put down the sail. Carrot. I need you to go behind the boat and put your hands in the water and wave them really fast.
How about you do that, Gelf?
Because I have to steer. Do you know how to steer a boat?
I mean, I'm pretty good with. Oh wait, that's with craft. I'm crafty. That's about it. Never mind.
Okay, but I bet you can wave your hands back and forth real quick, right? And go.
I wave my floppy root arm.
Okay, no, that's not going to work either. You have carrot appendages.
No webbing, unfortunately.
Okay, you come here, and he takes you over to the steering wheel of the boat, and he kind of wraps your stalks around them, I guess. He goes, you lean to the right, and the boat goes right. You lean to the left, and the boat goes left. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go and. Are we gonna outrun these pirates?
Yes.
All right. Sure you don't want to stand and fight? We want to outrun them?
Do you want to?
Oh, God, no. I don't want to be here at all. I just want to go
Let's go, Guelph.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to need, Sally, I'm going to need you, since you are working the sails right now, to make me a precociousness roll, and we're gonna add this to the boat's swiftness.
I got a 3.
Alana, do you still have the boat stats?
Yes.
What was the swiftness of the boat?
Our swiftness is 3.
So it's a 6. All right.
Yeah.
And now, Alana, I need you to make me a precocious adventurousness roll and add it to the boat's seaworthiness.
So I rolled a 6, and I have a 3, so 9.
Okay. Guelph gets behind the boat. It's sort of and the boat just kind of it's not exactly moving all that quickly. Sally is tangled up in the sail ropes. She's kind of dangling there upside down. The sail's kind of flopping half. Guelph can't get his arms flapping fast enough. But Carrot, you've got your stalks wrapped around the steering wheel. So when the first pirate leaps off of Das Boot, off of the submarine, you jank the boat out of the way, and he misses, and he splashes in the water. Now the water only goes up to about his chest level because he's a grown-up sized person. He's an adult sized person. But the second he hits the water, he goes, and he starts to seize up, and you can hear his joints. You can almost see them getting all rusty. as he hits the water. Because robots don't do well in water.
Nice.
But they start to jump into chase mode. Germinio said, "Everyone, they're running! We get to go have a boat race now. Everybody back into the boats!" And they all clamber back in. Guelph's arms are going, and he's picked up on his motorboat sounds. Sally has unstrapped herself from the rigging, and you start to make your way away from the boat. You start to buy yourself a little distance. Alana, give me another seaworthy roll here.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled another 6.
Nice. There's a...
Oh, the seaworthy is 6.
There's a coming from the submarine, and a rubber chicken shot out of a cannon comes flying at you guys. And you yank the boat the other way, and it splashes into the water. Sally, Guelph is... Sally, get on the cannon! We're going to have to fight him off while I try to steer us away. My arms are getting tired already. Sally, the cannon that Guelph had duct taped onto your boat is on the stern, and it's just waiting there to be exploded.
I would absolutely go to the cannon.
There's nothing in the cannon.
Do you know where the ammo is?
Ammo?
To what goes in the cannon?
I don't know. I just got the cannon.
Okay, get into it.
What?
You get in. If we don't have anything to shoot, we'll shoot you.
Okay. Delphine and Everett, you gotta come over here and... I don't know. Okay. So Guelph crawls into the cannon. What am I supposed to do with this? It's
knock them all over. It's like bowling, but with the cannon, and they're the pins.
For the water.
My uncle takes me bowling sometimes. Okay.
You're about to be the ball.
All right, Sally, I need you to roll me a cuteness roll, and we're going to add the boat's swagitude.
That's a 3 for the swagitude.
11.
Nice. All right. So Guelph is crammed in, and he's like, his head is sticking out of the top of the cannon in his two little hands. It's basically just a big PVC pipe that he shoved himself into. It's duct tape on. I guess just pull that string back there and yell fire.
What, this one? As I'm pulling it.
Yeah. There's and for a second, there's just black smoke everywhere. And from out of the smoke shoots Guelph, arms waving. Ah! He flies over the water. And he lands on the sub, spread-eagled, boom, just as it submerges. And he's like sitting on top of the hatch as it's starting to it sinks down, and then he kind of climbs up the periscope. So he's just hanging on the periscope as the sub is under the water. He yells out, "What do I do now?"
Let the water in.
Open the hatch.
Oh, I thought you meant into me. I don't want the water in me. Okay. He plugs his nose. And shimmies his weight down. Let's see if Guelph can manage this. For his head goes under, and 5 seconds, nothing. 10 seconds, nothing. More than 10 seconds. You guys can't count past 10, but you're assuming it's more than 10. Once you hit 10, and then there's more.
He's been down there a long time. Do we need
Yeah.
to go help him?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a question. Did that rubber duck or rubber chicken land on our dock or deck?
No, it didn't. It's floating.
Okay.
Pretty close to the pirate who also missed the. Yeah. He's just kind of frozen watching the duck float past. Bubbles from where Guelph went down. And for a second, he bursts out of the water. And he's just spitting dirty sewer water over. And he jumps and starts to swim towards the boat. And he goes, "We better hurry! I don't think that Willy Wonka kid was too happy about it." And sure enough, a second later, Jermaine pops up. He floats up and he's just kind of... He's basically a barrel with arms and legs. And a second later, all of the other pirates stand up and they're all frozen. And you can see the boat, the sub, has flipped upside down and has floated to the top as well. And Jermaine is saying, "You sunk my boat and my crew. So this is not the very piratey thing to do."
You could have been a nice guy.
Yeah.
"But now I've got sewer water in my lederhosen. Oh, no." And he's crawling on top of the pirates because he doesn't want to get any wet. And he's... "You sunk my battleship." Yeah. And he's sitting on top of the pirates on one of their heads. He's like, "This was the worst idea I've ever had. Be careful in Pantlantis. There's sneaky guys over there. And keep an eye out for the turtles." As your boat drifts past.
Thanks for the info.
Be nice next time.
I'm still very upset about this whole thing.
I'm gonna yell
But
at
you shot a
Guelph.
small person at me, so I can't be mad forever. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna yell at Guelph and I'm gonna say, "Grab that rubber chicken on your way back."
Guelph has grabbed the rubber chicken, and he's basically been using it as a flotation device since he can't really swim. He's just been kind of like floating, trying to kick towards you.
I'm gonna throw the rope down so he can grab it.
All right, he grabs onto the rope, and as you pull it over, he is just from head to toe, just brown, gunky sewer water. He takes Delphini's towel without even needing permission and just starts to slurp it all off his face and hands him his towel back, and it's basically standing up by itself.
Does he accidentally wipe off his disguise too?
Oh, is he in disguise? He might as well be. Oh, that's right, because you guys were in your rich uniform. That's right, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, his mustache is still there. In fact, he took one of the mustaches off of one of the robot pirates, and he's actually stuck that to his face. So now he's actually got a really nice, like, piratey mustache.
Nice.
It's stuck on his face with sewer
All
water,
sorts of-
basically. I found a piece of double-sided sticky tape. At least I hope that's what it is.
That mustache is the best thing I've ever seen you wear, Guelph.
Yeah. It looks pretty
feel-
good.
Thanks. I can't wait to grow my own. He's just sitting there twirling, and it's like, this is... I always thought it might be a mustache guy. I wasn't sure, but I feel like this is confirmation.
Yep.
Someday I'm going to be an uncle too. Yep. Exactly. He's got that creepy uncle stash. All right.
Do you have siblings, Guelph?
Not that I know of. Do you need siblings to be an uncle?
Sometimes. It is the standard.
I guess I never thought of it. I mean, there's me, and there's Mom, and there's Uncle Jim, and Uncle Jeff, and weekend Uncle Hamish.
What?
And sometimes there's Aunt Julia, but I've never seen any other kids, so maybe I'll just have to find somebody to be an uncle for.
I mean, that works too.
Yeah. Good
But
plan.
I think the first step is growing in the mustache for real. But for now, we'll just pretend because this is what fancy people have. All right. Pantslantis lies open before you. It is... Jermaine was most likely trying to pick people off because he knew that rich folks were going to Pantslantis, so it seemed like easy pickings. Rich kids generally don't fight back when somebody holds them up with an army of animatronic pirates, so he probably wasn't expecting any blowback. So good job beating expectations. Right. As you get closer to Pantslantis, which is again, it's a very high wall with a painted dome on top. So you can't see in, but you can see like flashes of light, like fireworks. Guelph's mom is a very popular lady. And you pull the Guelph sucks up to the side of the dock. There's a little dock there. And they're turtles. They're big turtles wearing little bow ties and tuxedos. Lumber over. And they look down at you and one of them says, "Welcome to Pantslantis. Do you have a reservation?"
We're here to get some dry cleaning for some sharks.
Do you have a ticket for the dry cleaning?
Well, you see, we got attacked by pirates on the way here, and it fell into the river, and now we can't find it.
Oh no, not those pirates again. Was it the kid in the lederhosen and the submarine?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, somebody should put a stop to them.
You're right. Somebody should.
Yeah.
Maybe someday. Give me a guile roll, not +1, because he's been having trouble with those pirates.
I got a 4.
How'd you do, Alana?
Oh, sorry. Oh man, I rolled bad. I got a 6.
Let's see. You're in your costumes.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew about the pirates. But Guelph is completely covered in sewer water.
But he wiped it off with Delphini's.
He wiped it off with a towel, and he is sporting that great pirate mustache now. That's true.
He's the one who lost the ticket.
Yeah, he fell in.
Oh, wow. He must have fallen, and he's completely covered. Well, I guess with his clothes, you probably do need your dry cleaning. Welcome into Pantslantis. We'll take care of your boat for you. Remember, in Pantslantis, pants are optional, but water's always bad.
Okay. Good to know.
And the two turtles slowly motion you towards the door, towards these two double doors that are now opening that you can see. And it's just, there's such a bright light shining in from Pantslantha, so you really can't make anything that's going on. But they are starting to tie your boat up to the dock, and one of them puts his hands out to help you onto the dock. And you guys can go into Pantslantha if you want.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you walk by, one of the turtles whispers quietly, "Viva la revolution," and slowly winks.
I wink back.
I will also wink back.
And you walk into Pantslantha. It's so bright is the first thing that you notice. You can't see anything at first because you're in a sewer. You know, it's lit by garbage can fires and bioluminescent sewer scum. The fact that there's actual lights down here is pretty impressive. But the second thing you notice once your eyes adjust to the light is that you're in a forest. There are trees, like evergreen trees, everywhere. And the walls of the dome you can see now on the inside are painted like more trees. It's like a mountain resort. Nowhere is there any sign that you're that you're floating on an island, that this is in an underground river. It's like they have done whatever they could to make it look like this is solid, no water anywhere ground. Once you kind of get past all of that, you notice there are rows and rows of stores and like arcades and amusement stuff, and there are just rich kids in their rich kid clothes just plopping around throwing cookies everywhere. We have all of the cookies. We have all of the cookies. They're playing games. They're buying stuff in the shop. And they are totally harassing more of these little turtles in bow ties and tuxedos. Like everywhere, these little turtles are just like with plates. Hey, here's a food. Here's they're serving their they're taking care of the customers. And all of Pantslantha, no one has really noticed you because they're all too engaged in what they're doing. But there's like 1,000 things that you can see, and each one is more shiny and flashy than the next. You can easily see why people will get distracted by Pantslantha.
We should
This
find
place is
that.
nice.
Yeah,
And only about
kind of
half the
bright,
people are
though.
wearing pants. Yeah.
Only half the people are wearing pants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
They're not naked. They're just not wearing pants.
Oh, okay.
Pants are optional, but water is not. Yeah.
How do you think they grow the trees without the water?
Maybe it's all the lights in here.
Yeah, you're right. Trees do take light to grow. Where did you think the dry cleaning place would be? There's a lot of stuff here.
Sure. Were we told where it was? I can't remember.
I don't
Just said that it
remember.
was in Pantslantha.
Okay, they didn't give us a specific.
No.
Okay. Dang. I guess we can ask somebody.
What? All right.
Maybe a turtle.
You want to
They
ask
seem
one of
to be in
the
charge.
turtles? All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look like they work here.
Probably. No seafood restaurants in Pantlantis because that would be admitting that the water is a thing. Chat. You find one of there is a turtle who is kind of meandering back and forth. He is in his little tuxedo, but this one has a hat on. That's kind of like somewhere between an old timey mailman's hat and a police officer hat. And he's got a name tag that has some letters on it. I don't know if any of you can make it out or not. But you have to give me brain rolls to see if you can read what it says.
Okay. I'll try and read it.
All right.
I rolled a 5 and I have 5, so 10.
Nice. Look at you, little reader. His name is Seymour. And below it says security. Yeah, Seymour Butts, exactly. Security, and a word you don't recognize. But you can make out the letters. And they are... No, I have to spell it out myself. RESORTOISE.
Nice.
Spell it out at home for a little jokey joke, kids. Hi, how can I help you? Welcome to Pantlantis, the jewel of the not sewer.
Hi, we're just looking for the dry cleaning place.
Do you have a ticket?
We already went over this with the turtles at the gate.
Whose dry cleaning are you picking up?
The sharks.
The loan sharks.
He raises an eyebrow for a moment. This turtle has an eyebrow, which also kind of freaks you out because turtles usually don't have eyebrows.
He drew them on.
He drew it on just so he could raise it. Oh. Just holding his finger for
You're very
which is also weird because turtles don't have fingers. What is up with this crazy place? All right.
Maybe it was his claw.
It's like the sharks sent you for the dry cleaning?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to want to go down the sharks, the fellas in the suits, for their dry cleaning.
I didn't stutter, I promise. I worked really hard not to.
Okay. You're going to go down that road right there and take a left at the puppy store. And then you're going to take a right at the cotton candy trampoline. And then you're going to take another right at the other cotton candy trampoline. And it'll be right in front of you. The dry cleaners for the sharks dry cleaning.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
He leans in, looks right or left. Viva la resistance. Wink.
I wink back because I think it's fun.
I wink back because I think it's rude not to.
And he turns away from you. Hey, you kids over there. Keep on being mean to the employees, I guess. That's why you're here. Good luck with the dry cleaning, kids. And Seymour toddles off.
Thank you.
Good question from the chat. Do these kids know their right and left?
Oh, that's a good point.
That is a good question.
I mean, I am a precocious-based baby. And apparently I'm a pirate splainer, so...
Pirates got to know directions. Yeah, which way does the L go? Okay. All right. So are you heading down the street? Are you following those directions?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the first place you got to take it right? Where's the first turn you got to make?
Left at the puppy store.
The puppy store. As you walk towards the puppy store, you start to hear yip, 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 ruff, 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 yip, yip, and a smell of cuddly joy starts to waft through. And you're just all automatically drawn to it. And there in the window, behind the window, are 20 of the cutest little puppy dogs just crawling on each other and chasing after balls and playing tug of rope. And you can't help but be drawn in with all the other kids with your faces smushed right up against the windows. Oh, the only dogs you've ever seen are usually old mangy dogs, and they usually bite you for trying to steal their toys, I guess. You're being sucked in. That's right, Aaron. It is a cute trap. I'm going to need to see if you guys can withstand the cuteness of the puppy shop. You're going to need to make an adorable roll.
Oh, no.
As you puppies, and there's a couple of them. Their paws are right up on, and they're like licking the glass, trying to lick you all. Oh, it's the cutest dang thing. What'd you roll?
I got a 9.
An 8. An 8.
Sadly, you pull yourself away. No, we're not here for cute puppies. This is not the time or place.
There's a booger on the glass.
Yeah. Bunch of where the puppies were licking the windows, there were some other kids licking the window on the other side. That's gross. You turn around and you grab Guelph, like, let's go. But Carrot is still transfixed. She's just now she's babbling. He's look at you with the paws. Look at you with the paws. Do you like carrots? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I think I'm in danger.
She's fallen into the puppy trap. You're gonna have to find some way to drag her out.
Well, if I'm scared to actually drag her because I think I might break her. I've never tried to drag a carrot before.
Oh, I stay far away from any sorts of vegetables.
Not this one. This one's our friend. Okay. I guess I just gotta try to pull her off of there. I don't have any other ideas right now.
When all else fails, brute force! All right. So how is Sally grabbing Carrot?
Probably not by the arms because I'm scared of them.
Yeah,
probably
they're
like
floppy, flimsy things. Yeah.
Yeah. But probably around the waist.
All right.
Try to bear hug Carrot back.
You wrap your arms around and you bear hug and give me a muscly roll. Carrot, you feel arms wrap around you. And
I got a 5.
Is that your total was a 5?
Yep.
Or did you? Okay.
No, that was total.
You have a good chance.
Carrot, you feel the arms around you. And you think someone's giving you a hug. And you put your arm stalk behind you and pull Sally around and kind of put her face up against the glass as well. Look at the puppy, Sally. Look at the puppy.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
I see them. They're there. We have dry cleaning to get.
Guelph reaches over and grabs the both of you. So he grabs Sally, he grabs you by the scruff of your neck, and Carrot, he grabs you by like a protuberance.
My stock.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think he's afraid to grab you. He's trying to uproot you, so I guess, yeah. And he yanks back. Just kind of throws himself backwards. And you two go with Sally, you're going to take one ouchie because he had to yank you back. Carrot, you're going to take an ouchie and 2 grumps because they took the puppies away from you.
No.
No.
But the puppies.
Put the puppies. And he gets you down and he pulls you both on the ground and Carrot, he sits on you. Says, we're not here for puppies. Besides, those puppies are a lie.
What do you mean?
Look closer. Look closer at the puppies. And as you kind of look where he's pointing, you can see that the puppies are actually, they have zippers and they have buttons. And now you can see little ratty noses poking out from some of them.
Ugh.
And you realize that the puppy shop is actually rats wearing puppy costumes.
Rats in disguise.
And not only that, while the kids are all transfixed from the window, other kids are coming around and sneaking cookies out of their back pockets while they're distracted by the puppies. So the puppies were a trap. Guelph, meanwhile, has 3 more cookies in his hands. And will not explain where he got them from. He just puts them in his pocket. It's time to go. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, to the cotton candy trampoline.
Oh.
I feel like all these places are really tempting.
It's almost like they're specifically designed to tempt children. You continue down the road past shops that seem to be just places to throw eggs at walls. There's a shop that is just pieces of metal that go brong, brong. It's just people springing brong. Everything smells like cookies. One store is just a bunch of bowls of mud of different colors and smells. And I guess people like bowls of mud for connoisseurs, there's kids in the store like trying out the muds or like picking them up and throwing them. And this was nice. Okay, let me try that. Very nice swing. Oh, I like this. Again, not everyone's wearing pants. No one's naked. Not everyone's wearing pants. But there's no water fountains. There's no water bottles. There's no sinks. There's no. You would think you'd have a water slide somewhere. Nope, none of that.
What do you think they drink here?
I don't know. Maybe they don't?
Maybe.
Maybe it's a water world situation.
I mean, they gotta drink something, right? Or else you get really thirsty.
You're going to get thirsty.
Do they like soda?
They drink dehydrated water. Just add water. Yeah. It's all Sprite all the time. Yeah. That's why you can feel their teeth falling out of their heads. Here's the thing about cotton candy. It's not meant to be bouncy. It's not meant to be anything. So to get enough cotton candy to make a trampoline requires an ungodly amount of cotton candy. It would take all of the kids in Panslantis decades to eat all the cotton candy that makes up the trampoline. And there's more than enough of them willing to try. It takes up almost half of a city block, which, to a 4-year-old, it's like 2 rooms worth, because you got little legs and a block is a lot less. But sure enough, dozens of kids boing, bouncing, jumping on this trampoline, and every time they land, they grab up another piece of cotton candy. It is like playing on a cloud if the cloud was pure condensed sugar and everything stuck to it like glue. These kids are just covered in any little bit of paper, detritus, just completely covered. The cotton candy is like glue. And every time they bounce, they take a little more of it away from, till they bounce less and less. It looks super fun. And before you can even grab him, Guelph is running towards it.
Oh, no.
Kicking off his shoes. And he has jumped on the trampoline. And he's bouncing. This is amazing. This is amazing. You guys got to get up here.
Guelph, you're going to mess up your outfit.
No, it's fine. See it? Look at how high. Boing. And you can eat it. Oh. He jumps again. Boing. Oh. And every time he jumps, he gets a little... He doesn't jump as high. And he seems to sink a little lower.
You're going to fall through.
What?
You're going to fall through.
No, I'm not. This cotton candy is... Actually, it kind of tastes like feet, but it's still looking at all this cotton candy. And as you watch go up, you start to realize more and more kids don't look so much like they're trying to jump on the trampoline as they're trying to get out of the trampoline. What you thought was wrestling and playing and tussling around seems to be more scrambling for the edge.
It's like sugar.
They're crashing from the sugar high at this point. And Guelph is no longer bouncing. He's gotten to the point where, and he's bigger than a lot of the kids. He's stuck to his shins in the cotton candy. And now he's just like trying to pull himself out. I might be stuck.
Guelph.
I might be stuck.
Should we pull him out? Is he close enough to the edge? Can we pull him out?
How close to the edge?
Do we have to leave him?
Guelph is probably about 6 or 7 feet away from the edge.
Oh, no.
Is that more than 3 toddlers?
No, that would be 2.5 toddlers. Yeah.
2.
Okay. I think I have an
he's
ability
reaching
for this.
I can't get out. I'm sinking. I'm sinking into the stickiness of the trampoline.
Hang on, don't wiggle.
But it's still a trampoline. I want to bounce it.
There's another one. So I want to use my Secret of the Ooze ability.
Ooh, okay.
So
what's this one?
I'm going to call out to the gunk around me and change the terrain in a 3 toddler by 3 toddler square. I can make the ground sticky, slimy, or something equally unpleasant. I want to make it slimy, so he slides out.
Okay.
That's so cool.
And he'll still take damage and additional tummy ache.
Okay. So what does it look like when you manipulate the cotton candy?
So I spit on it a little bit and I dig with my shovel.
All right.
And try to get a path and be like, Carrot, spit on this.
Do you spit on the cotton candy, Carrot?
Please?
Oh yes, I will. Cut to 2.
Guelph, spit. Don't talk, just spit.
I'm not so fond of cotton candy. He's still been eating. Oh, man, spit left.
Okay,
And he
we'll get you
extra sugary.
Ports out a wad of cotton candy. Yeah. So do you mix it up with the shovel? Is that what it? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Until it's like lets him slide out.
Okay, so you reach in your shovel and shovel up a slurry, spitty cotton candy mess.
Yum.
And it loosens up enough that Guelph can kind of crawl himself out, but he's just like covered in cotton candy slime now, which I guess would be, I don't know, like if you leave a Jolly Rancher melt in the sun for too long, I guess. I don't know, but he kind of pulls himself over the edge and collapses, does a flip and collapses onto the ground, kind of somersaults out. And he's on his back. And he's just covered head to toe in sticky pink.
Do we still have Delphinis?
Which is now layered on top of the sewer water. So he's just like 9 layers of everything covering this kid. And at first he tries to wipe himself off, and he just like literally starts cracking pieces of the grime just literally breaks off now. And yeah, grabs Delphini's. He tries to wash his face with Delphini's towel, but there's no space left to wash with. So he just uses Everett's shirt, and that's what you get for not showing up. It wasn't as much fun as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked horrifying.
In fact, none of this is as much fun as I thought it was going to be.
Why did you think it was going to be fun? We're getting dry cleaning.
Well, I mean, you saw all those signs coming in and was like, hey, come here and do cool stuff. But all the cool stuff is like dangerous stuff.
Yeah.
The coolest things always are.
That's true.
Sometimes.
I mean, I get it, but I don't want to have to swim through spitting cotton candy again if I can help it.
I think you're going to harden, too. Sugar gets hard.
No, it's good. He's going to be like one of the pirates, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right. So you take your turn around the cotton candy. And there is another cotton candy trampoline around. This time it's blue cotton candy, and it's not nearly as popular. It's been there for a while. You kind of get the impression that they made the blue cotton candy and then everyone got sick of it, so they made the pink one to make up. So this is like, like now only hipsters think it's cool because they ironically like the blue cotton candy. Yeah. Guelph looks at it for a moment.
No.
I mean, there's no one else. There's no one on there. I mean, we can have the whole thing to ourselves.
Don't do it.
Do you remember what happened last time?
10 seconds ago.
You mean a minute and a half ago? No, I have no recollection. But he walks past it and you make your turn. And sure enough, directly in front of you is a building that says dry cleaners. And there are quotes around the word dry cleaners.
Do we know what the quotes mean?
Not a clue.
They got nice little accent marks.
Yeah.
This place must be fancy.
And you don't see any kids. There are no kids. But there are turtles kind of hanging around in little pockets all in front of the dry cleaning. Surreptitiously, except they're turtles, so it's like, it's very slow. Yeah, all the way down. Turtles all the way down. It's a very slow, huddling, sneaky conversations. and they all kind of look at you as you walk towards the dry cleaning. And they've all drawn on eyebrows so that they can arch an eyebrow at you. And they cross their stubby little turtle arms. You kids should head back to the park. This place is only for employees.
We were told to come here by the loan sharks to pick up their dry cleaning.
Everyone's quiet. You were told by the loan sharks to pick up their dry cleaning?
Yeah.
10 turtles slowly wink. Viva la resistance. And they open the doors of the dry cleaners.
I wink as I go through.
I also wink, following Carrot.
Guelph can't wink, so he blinks. It's a double wink. It's
Double
even
wink.
cooler than it's even cooler than a regular wink. And one of the tortoises walks with you into the dry cleaners, and he shuts the door behind you. And there's a as it locks.
Uh-oh. Did they just lock us in?
And he says, "Well, children, you're not what we expected, but if the shark sent you, welcome to the resistance." And the lights go up, and there are turtles everywhere. They are pointing on maps on the sewer. They are working on devices, little traps and little tools and gadgets and stuff. There's a couple turtles having a heated argument about what to put on their flag. And in the back of the dry cleaners, surrounded by actual dry cleaning, sits an old scarred turtle. And he's chomping on a lollipop. He's wearing a little beanie. And he says, "Come here, you kids. You were sent by the sharks?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you paying them? Did they do a favor? Now you got to pay that favor back. Is that what's going on here?
Have you worked with them before?
I'm asking the questions.
Oh, well, yes. Have you worked with them before?
Yes, and I'm asking the questions. Did they
What's the
send
question?
you? A question is words that come out, and it's something that you want people to respond to with information. I'm trying to get information from you kids because I'm trying to figure out why the loan sharks would send a bunch of cotton candy covered toddlers to help us overthrow Lulu.
Who's Lulu?
Yeah. They just said to get their dry cleaning.
At the words dry cleaning, all of the turtles in the room stop and wink. Viva la resistance.
I wink back.
You must know who Lulu is. You've been doing the secret code all this time.
What's the secret code?
In case I forgot.
Why are you here again?
To pick up the dry cleaning.
Wink. Viva la resistance. You keep saying the code and then acknowledging the code, so I'm assuming you know the codes to overthrow Lulu. She's the leader of Pantslantis, by the way.
Oh.
And She's a powerful sorceress. She doesn't believe in water.
But everybody needs water.
Especially turtles. Like us. And that's why we're going to overthrow Lulu and take over Panslantis.
So, the sharks want us to help you do that?
I guess so. Don't really do much dry cleaning here these days. Wink, Viva la Resistance. Yeah.
Wink.
Wink back.
But we do a lot of dry cleaning. Wink, Viva la Resistance. Yeah.
Well,
And
we're
now I guess you kids are helping.
We're supposed to do dry cleaning. Wink. And so I
Yeah.
guess we're with you.
Alrighty then. Hey, let's get these kids kitted out with some stuff. And they should be just enough for us to storm Lulu's headquarters in 7 days from now. And that's where we're going to end things tonight. Stick around for the raid. Who are we raiding tonight? I don't know who we're raiding. We'll figure it out. All right. I have been Jason with Even Footing Games. You can find me at Even Footing Games or at Dungeoneering with Jason. I want to thank our players tonight. We've got Alana. Alana, where are you at?
I'm on Instagram and TikTok, though I didn't post anything on TikTok yet. But you can find me at Spectral Craft Dice for those. And then if you're looking for some dice, you can find me at www.spectralcraft.ca.
And Alana has just got done with a very special set of dice, Babies and Broadsword specific, to line up with Bathfinder. They are dice with little rubber duckies, little pirate rubber duckies inside, and they are adorable. I know we're going to be unveiling them at Playthrough Con in Raleigh, North Carolina next weekend, but will they be able to order those on your site?
No, those are an exclusive for
those are only okay. All right.
Yeah.
So if we have any left that don't sell, maybe we'll do a giveaway of those dice afterwards. But I know that I'm probably going to grab some myself, maybe even before we get to the convention. Kay, tell us about your YouTube page. What do we do over there?
Yeah, so my YouTube is youtube.com/@dark_hoops114. And I do a lot of solo RPGs over there, sometimes duos. I just wrote a solo RPG and released it. And so that there's a video there. I'm going to play through it very soon.
Can people find that yet?
Yes, it's on itch.io. Also in the YouTube video, there's a link to it, like directly. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Also, I play in the Hampod games.
I'm sorry. Maybe one of these you'll get into that. No, we love Hampod. We love Rick and the Hampod game. If you want more actual play goodness, check out our friends at Hampod. All right, we are rating. Oh, we've got a Discord too. Yeah, you should check out our Discord. You can chat with us. You can chat with the crew. You can chat with a lot of our other people who are interested in gaming and nerd culture. It's pretty active all the time. And if you get on our Patreon, you can get on the Patreon specific chat where you can actually hear our voices for real as we fight about stuff that we like or don't like about our games. And Rick from Hampod is indeed a jerk. I also heard that as well. So stick around for the raid. We're going to be heading there shortly. And join us next week. Hopefully the whole crew will be back as we raid Lulu the Sorceress, who hates water. I can't imagine what that's going to entail. And maybe the kids actually learn